I have been making videos for over 5 years now, and for the most part, it's just been a hobby that I do on my free time. But that doesn't mean I don't struggle and sometimes feel like guilty for not getting videos out all the time. Often there are points where I go like 6 months without even getting a video made, and I sometimes feel terrible about it. Even so, like at the end of the day, it's just a hobby that I take a little too serious at times. Though it wouldn't hurt to make some money off this very time consuming hobby. While I set out to just make my videos for fun and as a creative challenge, especially this channel, making money off of them is a general goal of mine. There are people who tend to say that you shouldn't monetize your hobbies and just keep them as hobbies. And for the most part, I agree. I genuinely think that hobbies and your job should be separate. But this is something I genuinely love doing. And I feel like if it's something that made money or was monetized, I could do more of it instead of worrying about also having to work a 9 to 5 job, which I'm currently doing. I would love to just not have to focus on money at all and just be able to put all my time and effort into working on my projects that I want to create. But unfortunately, it's just not currently possible. Believe it or not, making videos isn't even what I want to do for a living. What I actually want to do is, and what I'm currently going to school for, is game design. I've been working on getting a bachelor's degree in digital gaming and interactive media for a while now, and if all goes according to plan, I should have one in about 2 years. I've found that I think making and designing video games has been something I'm the most interested in. Making things in general is what I'm truly passionate about, and what I've found is that I get the most satisfaction from making specifically video games. I love the process and challenges that come with game development, the brainstorming, designing mechanics, and all the ways I can express myself within the games I make. I just genuinely love doing it, and I hope that I can continue to do it as long as possible. This leads me to actually making money off of what I'm making, because even though I work on projects with a lot of the free time I have and will continue to do so, it would be nice to make some money off of it. While I'm generally hesitant to just start monetizing everything I work on, unfortunately, I live in a world where I need money to survive. There's a few routes I can take when it comes to actually monetizing my work, and some of these routes are easier to access than others, but everything comes with their own challenges. I think the two biggest ones I can go with are either sticking on my own and just working on my own projects as an indie developer, or continuing down a path where I work in a AAA industry, which is like the big companies. The big companies like Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, all the big ones, Bungie, all of them that are over here or in other locations. Those are like my two main options that are actively things I can seek. Personally, I feel like I want to start out on my own. I think the idea of being an indie developer just really speaks to the way I personally work. I love the idea of being able to work on my own projects while slowly building a community that is just interested in my work, while also being able to provide criticism when I need it. As much as working for a huge AAA company would provide a pretty stable income for me, I just don't feel like it's the right choice for me. That's not saying that it's the wrong choice for anyone. A lot of people thrive in that industry and it's great for them, but sometimes I don't feel like it's for me. I just feel like I don't want to work for a company where its sole purpose for making a project is profit. At the end of the day, I just want to work on making games, videos, and just honing in my skills. I still have 2 more years until I get my degree, and that's a lot of time for me to just continue growing as a developer and just being more productive in general. I've definitely had some struggles trying to figure out what I want to do with my life and my career, and I definitely feel like I'm finally starting to head in the right direction of what I really want. I just want to make things that my friends, my family, and like anyone can just enjoy. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.